Welcome to Tesla Vision. Today, we will talk about the most recent Tesla news and updates. Let's get into it right away. It was 13 years ago the Tesla company was born. In the beginning, the company had nothing to brag about, and almost all the initiatives and plans it had were unanimously derided by the general public. And then Elon came, a man of incredible determination and persistence, hell-bent on carrying his project out no matter what. The company was basically balancing at the threshold of bankruptcy at one moment. Today, Tesla is the supreme ruler of the electric vehicle market, being separated from the rest of its competitors, even the closest of which cannot yet approach Mr. Musk's enterprise. It was not ex nihilo that Tesla's success was born. The company has been deliberately marching forward throughout all these years to finally find itself at the top of the food chain. One of the most important steps made in this direction was the overall improvement of Tesla's batteries. In the electric vehicle world, it is the battery that is the ultimate game changer for any car maker, and new Tesla batteries seem to be quite promising for Mr. Musk's company's future. At the moment, there are a few hurdles Tesla needs to overcome. Recently, we have all heard the news that Tesla had shut down its Fremont factory due to the shortage of semiconductors, which, however, does not seem to be the only major problem in the processing material supply that Tesla has been facing. In a recent interview, Elon Musk has gone so far as to explicitly address the miners and ask them to simply mine more nickel. Mr. Musk emphasized that without nickel, it is not possible to produce any EV batteries, and as a result, not feasible to meet the ever-growing demand for electric vehicles within a short period of time. He further noted that Tesla had been shifting to lithium iron phosphate batteries for its standard range vehicles instead of nickel batteries. He cited the shortage of nickel as the primary reason for this change. This is not the first time Elon Musk has actually asked the miners to help Tesla in fulfilling its mission. Similar statements were heard during the 2020 second quarter earnings call when Mr. Musk addressed the miners all over the globe to mine more nickel without major delays. Wishing for the nickel mining operations to meet all the modern safety and ecological requirements, Elon Musk offered miners astronomical contracts with Tesla. Tesla Model 3 vehicles in the United States are currently made with nickel cathodes in their lithium-ion batteries, with lithium ions acting as anodes. However, recent tweets from Elon Musk suggest that nickel might eventually be replaced with a more plentiful iron as the preferred material for cathode production. The nickel-based battery cells are characterized by a rather high energy density, which aids electric vehicles in increasing both their range and performance. Lithium iron phosphate batteries, in their turn, can store a significantly smaller amount of energy. Nevertheless, lithium iron phosphate batteries at the moment seem to be a perfect fit for Tesla's standard range vehicles that are usually bought because of their attractive price tags rather than because of their performance or energy storing capacity. Standard range Tesla vehicles are not as demanding in terms of the battery use as other members of the EV maker vehicle family. Nevertheless, the general public does seem to be much more inclined to purchase long-range rather than standard-range vehicles. The principal reason for this is that long-range vehicles usually cost just a few $1,000s more than their standard-range counterparts, yet their performance is almost double that of standard-range vehicles. People do prefer quality over money-saving opportunities. Tesla is not oblivious of its customers' tastes and has been trying to make sure that vehicles in the highest demand do not take unnecessary hits. In the end, it is not that nickel is not mined at all. There is sufficient quantity of nickel still available for Tesla to use. However, the primary focus is to invest this nickel in the long-range and performance variants so that neither their sales nor performance goes down. Elon Musk, in yet another one of his interviews, stated that the lithium iron phosphate batteries could still enable a vehicle to travel for 200 miles, possibly even 300 miles. However, the company has bigger projects in mind like the Tesla Cybertruck and the Roadster, which is why Tesla wants to save the resources for those enterprises. Probably 13 years ago, no one, except for Mr. Musk, could have conceived of the notion of Teslas actually running out of supplies due to the increasing demand. Times have dramatically changed, and every time one wishes to have a glimpse at the list of world's best-selling electric vehicles, he or she is bound to find Tesla at the very top. There are, however, a number of other companies that would be more than happy to shake the foundations of Tesla's success and are eagerly waiting for Tesla's single misstep. Two companies are especially notable among Tesla's rivals, Hyundai and GM. Tesla's European dominance was rather short-lived and ended with the release of Volkswagen ID.3 and ID.4. Other companies have interpreted this chain of events as a sign of Tesla's vulnerability, which was a goad for them to start inundating EV market with the ever-growing number of new vehicles almost on daily basis. Hyundai now has an all-electric brand dubbed Ioniq. It also intends to use the Electric Global modular platform for the manufacturing of its upcoming electric vehicles. New Hyundai vehicles will be equipped with a 72.6 kilowatt-hour battery, making it possible for them to travel for 300 miles on a single charge. They will also support the 800-volt voltage, which would allow them to get recharged to 80% of their total capacity in just 18 minutes using 350 kilowatt recharging stations. Hyundai vehicles will boast an equivalent of 300 horsepower and will be capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in some 5.2 seconds. The numbers are quite remarkable and in fact similar to the figures for Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. Hyundai is yet to make its impression upon the electric vehicle market, currently completely dominated by Tesla. What if we talk about a vehicle that has already taken the market by storm and has been enjoying much bigger sales than Tesla Model 3? GM's Hongguang Mini EV had twice the sales of Tesla's Model 3 in China last month and 6,000 more sales than Tesla Model 3 in December of 2020, which, mind you, was the best month for Tesla in China. What exactly makes the Mini EV by GM special? Well, the answer lies in the fact that it only costs $4,500. An air-conditioned and upgraded version will only cost you some $5,000. These numbers are nothing short of shocking. The Chinese government is encouraging the purchases of Hongguang Mini EVs, and thus we can only expect yet another increase in their sales. It should be noted that in terms of the performance and range, GM's Hongguang Mini cannot hold the candle to those of Tesla, yet the stunningly low prices have made it the best-selling electric vehicle in the world's largest electric vehicle market. These Mini EVs have a top speed of 62 miles per hour, while they can barely accommodate 4 people. Tesla, on the other hand, provides enough room for 5, and even 7-seater Tesla vehicles are available. The Tesla Model 3 is priced at $39,000 in the Chinese market, which is almost enough for you to buy 8 Hongguang Mini EVs for yourself, your loved ones, and your neighbors. Tesla might seem to have lost the race, and some might even claim that the decline in its sales is inevitable. However, it is not true. Every day, we wake up and see the news of yet another competitor jumping into the race with Tesla. We have heard all the names: Apple, Toyota, Ford, Volkswagen, and GM, to name but a few. What happens a few weeks afterwards? All these vehicles go down or get withdrawn from showrooms due to some faults or complaints from the public. In the end, Tesla has always managed to stay on top. Moreover, we often come across analysts downplaying the Tesla vehicles. Sometimes, quite prominent representatives of rival companies start taking digs at Tesla. All the news hints at Tesla's downfall in the near future. Still, amidst all this, Tesla has kept its stocks surging and has greatly benefited its investors. Every time Tesla withdrew its vehicles from showrooms, they came back even better in quality and with a lower price tag. We can take Model S and Model X refreshed versions as primary examples in this case. Can a company recover twice from bankruptcy and go on to lead the world? It seems impossible, even while saying these words aloud. There is only one competitor for Tesla, and that competitor is Tesla itself. There is no one to stop the company from continuing its supreme reign other than its own self. There are exciting projects that the company has promised for the future. These include the $25,000 electric car, the Tesla semi-truck, the Tesla Cybertruck, and the Tesla Roadster. Once these are unveiled to the market, there will be no looking back for Tesla. To conclude, Tesla is the lone runner in the race of electric vehicles, with its competitors being left far behind. It is now in the hands of the company's management to either take it to new heights or follow a path of complacency that so many others have done in the past. Make sure to check out one of the videos shown on your screen right now. We post videos daily, so feel free to subscribe and stay up to date on all most recent news and updates.